Tale of two fires. In the first week of the new year, Oakville Fire responded to two different basement unit fires that had drastically different circumstances. Nikki Wesley spoke with one of the tenants to find out what happened.
While Logan Ogden was fueling up to head to the gym, he smelled smoke.
I check the air fryer, it's smoking, and then I'm like, that's not good. So I open it, and then all of a sudden it all caught on fire. And I was like, kind of instinctively did whatever I knew to do. I looked for a fire extinguisher, I unplugged it. I tried to contain the fire inside the air fryer, cut off oxygen, clear out the area wherever the fire was, and then I left because I was like, I know the smoke is pretty deadly from what I've heard. So yeah, just a normal day that kind of went, say, crazy.
Oakville Fire investigator Cameron Applin says Logan did everything right.
First step that Logan took was that he closed the air fryer drawer to make sure that that fire didn't spread. He then disconnected the appliance and cut off the ignition source by unplugging it. He evacuated the home and alerted other occupants, in this case the owner of the home who was upstairs, and then he called 911, which are the 4 essential steps that we look for when someone's experiencing a fire in their home.
Logan's landlord lives in her home above the basement unit.
I heard Logan banging hard on my door, and for some reason, I think I heard fire too. I grabbed my phone, I ran out the door. It was only when I came round the corner of the house and looked where the entrance to the basement was that, I almost died of a shock because the smoke that was coming out through that door was unbelievable.
The considerations that led to everybody getting out safely was the fact that the basement apartment was fully compliant with the Ontario Fire Code and the Ontario Building Code. It had working smoke and CO alarms in every bedroom and every common space within the building. It had a proper fire separation between the basement dwelling unit and the upstairs remainder of the home. And it had a proper dedicated exit for Logan to evacuate the building once the fire started.
When looking for a space to rent, Logan rejected several basement apartments that didn't have proper egress windows, fire barriers, or smoke and CO alarms, just like a second fire that occurred the morning of New Year's Day.
On January 1st, the Oakville Fire Department responded to a fire that was a stark contrast to Logan's experience. We responded to a rooming house where there was 9 occupants living within a home, and that home was not retrofitted properly. The home didn't have adequate fire separations. It did not have adequate exiting from the basement where the fire was located. It didn't have any carbon monoxide alarms provided within the home, and there was only one working smoke alarm, which was located in a basement bedroom. Those occupants were incredibly fortunate that that one smoke alarm did activate, and it did notify those residents of the fire, and fortunately all 9 of them were able to safely evacuate. However, it was an incredibly close call, which when contrasted with Logan's incident, shows us how important those basic life safety features can be in a home.
There's no compromise where safety is concerned. Yes, it's cheaper to get it done any which way, but then you don't meet the standards that you should be meeting if you take shortcuts.
Failure to comply with the Ontario Fire Code and provide working smoke and CO alarms is a finable offence, and those offences do carry significant penalties via fines, also potential jail time, depending on what the court awards in any given case.
A lot of people, unless they've been through it, just have that sense that, oh, this wouldn't happen to me. So, definitely experiencing it makes it a lot more scary and makes it a lot more, it's real and it could happen to anyone.
For Halton News, I'm Nikki Wesley.